Either we are there or not, ITSPmagazine still gets the best stories. There are plenty of conferences and all sorts of events that spark our curiosity and allow us to start conversations with some of the world's brightest minds. In person or virtually, we sit down with them at the intersection of technology, cybersecurity, and society. Together, we discover what the synergy of these three elements means for the future of humanity. Knowledge is power, now more than ever. CrowdSec, the collaborative and open source cybersecurity solution. Analyze behaviors, respond to attacks, and share signals across the community for free. Let's make the internet safer together. Learn more at crowdsec.net.
EdgeScan offers continuous vulnerability intelligence as a service, accurately identifying vulnerabilities and exposures across the full stack. All threats are verified by cybersecurity experts, providing exploitable risk and remediation guidance, virtually false positive free. Learn more at edgescan.com.
Pantera, the leader in automation security validation, allows organizations to continuously test the integrity of all cybersecurity layers by emulating real-world attacks at scale to pinpoint the exploitable vulnerabilities and prioritize remediation towards business impact. Learn more at www.pantera.io.
Look at that, Marco.
There she is.
There she is, live from Las Vegas.
Oh, yes, absolutely. After 2.5 years, it's amazing. Yeah.
Vandana
That's
Verma's
exactly that. That's where we met for the first time and the last time so far. And
That's right.
But we have always been in touch. We're so glad that you found a few minutes of your precious time there to connect with us. So how is everything going?
Everything is going amazing, and this black hat is very, very amazing for me because I am part of a training, so I'm a trainer. I'm just assisting. It's not my training, but I'm assisting. Then I am also speaking on both the days. It's a community meet, but I'm speaking on both the days. And then I'm also part of, I'm also speaking at DEF CON AppSec Village. I'm part of the crew for DEF CON Recon Village. So it's exciting to be here, connecting with a lot of people, and it's a serene feeling. So it's going amazing.
And I was worried you weren't going to be doing much this time, Vandana. I thought maybe you would have a short list of nothing going on. But to my surprise,
yeah, right.
you have a lot. Yes.
Vandana is one of those that when you ask what they're doing, what they're up to, you better take your time and get some popcorn because I don't know how you guys do all this. I mean, you're always so busy, so involved. It's inspiring. I have to be honest. Very, very inspiring.
It is. And you still have time to chat with us here from Vegas as part of our Hacker Summer Camp coverage, starting with Black Hat. Talk to us about the training, Vandana.
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me. And I always have time for my friends, wherever I am, whichever part of the world I am. And about the training, so the training is all about cloud security and Kubernetes security, which is happening around how to defend through the attacks, because we talk about attacking things and whatnot, but till the time you don't understand defense, it's as good as you don't know anything. Even for a good security person, you need to learn defense, because that's what we live by. So this training is all about that. So the 4 days training has gone extensively into defending the cloud.
And we were actually talking with somebody the other day about protecting apps and which run in the cloud, and there's containers and everything. It's a never-ending list of new things. Now, maybe they've been around for a while, but they seem to keep resurfacing and expanding and changing. How do you look at this week to help you kind of keep on top of new stuff coming your way?
This week, I'm meeting a lot of people. I'm setting up meetings with a lot of CISOs as well. I am picking up their brains, and then I would for sure go to certain booths where the new technology is evolving, because every time you come to Black Hat or any conference, security conference, there's something new that is coming up. So for me, would be understanding what people are talking about, what's hot right now, and what we can see in the upcoming future. For example, when pandemic hit, we didn't see zero trust picking up big time, but then it happened. Similarly, now when we are almost over that, we still have a lot of new pieces coming up. I've seen a lot of discussion around EDRs. I've seen a lot of discussions about Kubernetes security. They're two different ends, but then people are talking about it. So I want to understand how exactly people are coming up with that. And I have lined up certain sessions around cloud security and Kubernetes security or container security. And I want to understand more of that. What perspective is bringing up? And it doesn't matter which company it is, which vendor it is. I just want to understand their strategy. I just want to understand how exactly their story is building up. That's my plan right now.
Yeah. And what about, we know there is an incredible amount of speaker keynotes, Black Hat. I mean, we spoke with a lot of them already during our chats on the road here, so we kind of know what's going on. But anyone that you're very excited to see, like someone that you really want to hear the perspective from?
I would say Black Hat speaker list has always been amazing, right? And especially if I talk about understanding from a threat intelligence perspective and those hardware security talks, I would say I wouldn't name one person, but there are multiple people I am looking forward to. So I will start off with Kareem. His hardware security talk I am looking forward to. It's totally not my forte, but still that's something I am looking forward to. Another one is actually Maxim Baxi. He's a student, and still there's so much good research that has gone into his talk. So I would suggest absolutely people should look at. And then there's another talk by Sarah Betten. That's also amazing. And then the kind of content she's bringing up, especially around secrets, that's really good. So these few people I am looking forward to. And then we do have our own community meetup where we want people to join and share their perspective, especially about how exactly we can redesign our careers in cybersecurity. People keep moving from one place to another, but then they're still confused what to do and what not to do. So that would be around that. And then I'm inviting a lot of diverse founders in this one. So I want to see more diverse founders speaking about their experiences, what has gone wrong, what has gone right, how people can start their journey as an entrepreneur. For me, if I want to start, I'm always in a situation where to do or not to do. But then when you connect with people who inspire you, they've done it, been there, failed, and then they've moved on to the next step. I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
Nice. Inspiration for sure. And I want to touch on this, Vandana, because you said you're interested in the two things, actually. One is the hardware session.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, I mean, I kind of navigate towards certain things when I'm at a conference, and it's like, okay, I've never had an interest in that topic, or I'm not familiar with it, or it might be a little too complex for me, given where I come from and what I'm interested in. So I'm not going to bother. It sounds like you're doing something that's putting yourself out of that comfort zone that I'm describing for myself. Why did you do that? And what do you hope to get from that?
I would say, especially when there were certain hardware-related issues that came in the past, people started concentrating on that. Now, similarly, when we talk about Black Hat always has novel research, be it in the form of CVs, be it in the form of the research. So I'm looking forward to understanding how exactly these hardwares lead to these software issues. So that's what I'm looking towards. That's my main goal. And it's not, I don't have a specific agenda, but then I don't know, when I looked at it, the talk, it seemed very, very interesting and appealing. And I thought, okay, this is one talk I'm looking forward to. I'm not sure what I'm going to get it out of it, because sometimes you don't know what you get out of it. But I want to understand that for sure.
Yep. But you know what? I love that. I think the conference are a great opportunity to open that door and see, like, maybe I meet new people. Maybe I learn something new instead of being cooped in. And I'm thinking the villages, right, too. I mean, we have all this conversation and every village is connected to one another. You just don't go there for one village. You're there and right. So, and you said you have few things going on at DEF CON as well, right? You're speaking there at AppSec?
Right. Yes, I'm speaking at AppSec Village after just Chris Quebec's keynote. It's a panel discussion that we are talking about agility and software security. And I'm also part of the crew for Recon Village. So it's going to be fun, exciting. And I am going to be meeting my friends at AI Village, Blockchain Village, Crypto Village, as well as I am looking forward to the Cloud Village. So it is like it's a place where you don't meet people in India back then. But then when you come to Vegas, out of the blue, you meet every possible person. So that's amazing. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, we spoke to Jayesh. We just published his episode from the Cloud Village. I think most of the villages you mentioned we spoke to, but we didn't get a chance to connect with Recon Village. Can you, since you're part of that crew, can you give us a quick summary of what that's all about and what's going on?
Oh, absolutely. So there'll be a lot of OSINT things which are going to be happening, a lot of OSINT challenges, and then CTFs, and then hackathons, and many new things that are being planned. And absolutely, there are different prizes that we were discussing yesterday. That's so fun. But one thing I love is that the OSINT industry, when we say cybersecurity is a big industry and then everyone is connected, similarly with OSINT, it's a big, big place where people tend to get to know about everyone. Like when we connected first, I didn't know much about you, but then I started checking LinkedIn, Twitter, and every possible place. That seemed like, okay, it's normal, but that's actually OSINT. So everything about OSINT and whatnot will be discussed and will be taken care at Recon Village. And it's fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And I could not forgive myself if having you on, as we've talked many times in the past, we wouldn't touch on diversity in the industry and inclusion, because I know how passionate and how important you are together with many other players in the industry. So anything going on that? I know there is a lot of, the usual suspect nonprofit. They're there. We're going to connect with some of them, thanks to Keenan, for example, and Chloe. So that's going to be exciting. But what are you up to? Are you looking forward to meet some of them?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So today I'm going to be meeting, Noreen Kamamash. I'm going to be meeting Tanya Jenka. I'm going to meet Lydia, Sarah Young. So it's a gala dinner that we are having. And then we have a Black Hat VIP dinner. So I'm going to be meeting a lot of review board members there and speakers there. And after that, tomorrow we have a breakfast with like a women breakfast that we have. No, not women, but diversity breakfast, to be very precise. Diversity breakfast. And then I am hoping that I'm going to grab a lunch with Alyssa Miller. Apart from that, there are so many other diversity connects that are happening from Microsoft, from Solvo, from eHack Purple, and BrightSec Sneak. So there are a lot of things that are planned where we all diverse people can meet and connect with each other. Like I met Alyssa Miller in one of those events. I met Tanya Jenka, and similarly many other people. So that's what I'm looking forward to, meeting all old friends and meeting some new people there.
I love it. All of our friends you mentioned there. Hopefully we get to chat with more of them. And it's exciting to know that you get to have those conversations and the important topics are being discussed. We were just on with Mikko Hyppinen, where he mentioned the topic of cyber war and the realities of that. And it just in that context, and I'm not saying you have to have the same thing, but I'm just wondering if there's any social topic that you think you expect to hear this week, or we should hear, and it'd be interesting if you actually do hear it or not. Anything come to mind?
I think I would say that what was happening between Russia and Ukraine, probably that's one thing that's without a doubt would be a conversation topic. There are people who are coming up with those conversations and discussing what has gone wrong, especially around the cybersecurity part there. We have friends at every place. We can't say what's wrong or right, but it's a topic of discussion.
Yeah,
that's what I can say.
Yeah, that's what was one thing that Mika said, is that at this point, it's not just about defending computers and networks, it's about defending society. And that was a comment that he did at the end, and it really, I think I'm going to repeat it on every single conversation. I mean, being, so involved with the Redefining Society on my show, I found it very, very refreshing to hear that and kind of make me think. So we want to thank you for your time, and please say hi to every single person that you meet there and that we know, and you know who they are, Noreen and Tanya and Chloe, all the people you just mentioned. And hopefully next year we will be there, but we are there. We're there with this technology that we're using. We are excited to see your face, to share a few words with you. And we miss the atmosphere, but we are so glad and lucky that our connection goes behind that, and here we are.
Absolutely. That's the power of technology, which is connecting us together. And one important thing you mentioned about human factor, and that's how we are all connected.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, thanks again, Vandana, and thanks everybody for catching this stream with us. And hopefully you'll stay tuned. We have many more with many more folks.
We can tease who we're talking to later. Lisa Valentina Knight. We're going to chat with her.
Yes.
So one for all. We hope you'll get to see.
I think she just had a movie premiere. I'm excited to hear about that.
Another person that I have no idea where she find the time of doing things, and that will be my first quiz.
Produce a couple of movies, maybe write them.
Yeah, and then break cars and API and banks and all of that.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yep.
All right, Vandana, so thankful for you to stopping by ITSP Magazine, and good luck, be safe, and enjoy the event.
You too, take care.
Pantera, the leader in automation security validation, allows organizations to continuously test the integrity of all cybersecurity layers by emulating real-world attacks at scale to pinpoint the exploitable vulnerabilities and prioritize remediation towards business impact. Learn more at www.pantera.io.
EdgeScan offers continuous vulnerability intelligence as a service, accurately identifying vulnerabilities and exposures across the full stack. All threats are verified by cybersecurity experts, providing exploitable risk and remediation guidance, virtually false positive free. Learn more at edgescan.com.
CrowdSec, the collaborative and open source cybersecurity solution. Analyze behaviors, respond to attacks, and share signals across the community for free. Let's make the internet safer together. Learn more at crowdsec.net. We hope you enjoyed this episode of our on-location conversation. If you learned something new and this podcast made you think, then share ITSPmagazine.com with your friends, family, and colleagues. If you represent a company and wish to associate your brand with our conversations, sponsor one or more of our podcast channels. We hope you will come back for more stories and follow us on our journey. You can always find us at the intersection of technology, cybersecurity, and society.